Alright, what's going on, guys? Here we are back in Farming Simulator 19. Today I am the landscape guy. Farmer is doing his own deal today. We got a new mechanic in the episodes. So right here we have his service truck. Well, it's okay. Well, that's not really a service truck because you can't really go out there and work on equipment. So we're gonna say this is gonna be just the regular check it out truck. Go out there. It's got the basic tools on it. You know, if he can't fix it in the field, then he's gonna drive this thing back to the shop here, and he's gonna pick up the rollback and haul it to the shop. So if he can't, if he can't fix it there, we'll just bring out the rollback. We'll pull it up on the rollback, and we'll bring it back to the shop here. Also, if it's going to be a combine, we have this guy right here, which is made by Winston. Very, very nicely done. Peterbilt here. It's a shop on wheels basically, and what you do is you walk right up here to this thing. You open up the doors, and then this little box right here will flip open. You got some tools and stuff here you need. You got your laptop over yonder. You got a generator here. You got a whole thing full of tools. Man, you got the whole setup right here. So you basically see right here, and you just pull up beside what you're going to work on. You do it, and it supposedly fixes it. So that's what this truck's good for. And these doors will shut right up here in just a second. Yep, there they go. And nice little Peterbilt. I love it by Winston. I think Winston made it. I'm not sure. Maybe Lambo did. But big shout out to those guys, man. They are awesome. I do really appreciate them very much. And if you hadn't subscribed over on Patreon, be sure you do so, man. You can get access to these mods when he releases them through the Patreon, or you have to wait a whole month. I can't wait, so I like to go ahead and get them as they come out. So we got that squared away, and right here is my, well, not mine, but this is the mechanic's personal truck. So he uses this to get to and from work. I'm not really sure where he lives right yet, but that's the mechanic's side of things. So really quick, guys, I just wanted to inform you really quick how we're going to do this. Whenever I am the farmer, which is the off-duty cop, we're going to refer to him as the farmer. If you've been watching the episodes, you already know that we do have a farmer and we have a landscaper. Basically, the farmer is buddies with the landscaper, and now we have a mechanic into the view, since we have a rollback and we have a service truck and some other stuff. So basically how this is going to work is, if you see me rolling around any kind of mechanic equipment, I will be portrayed as the mechanic. If you see me doing landscape stuff, I'll be the landscaper. Or if you see me farming, I will be the farmer. So that's how this is going to work, so that way you can know who I am. Really quick, we'll show you the compound here. Again, I am the landscaper. I'm not the mechanic right now. We're just showing you what all we did here at our compound. This is the landscaper's property. It is not the mechanic's property. Let me get that straight. This is where the landscaper will live. Basically, here's the story behind the mechanic. So the mechanic was working out of his garage, and we were rolling by one day, and he seen that we were a landscape company. He called us over there and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna need you to build me a shop, pretty much. I need you to grade me out some land, put me a shop down, hire out the people you do to do all of that, because working out of my garage, it just ain't working." So we told him, we said, all right, I'd do something better if you got enough money. So basically we told him, we said, we got a compound over here that has enough room for your shop and your equipment, your tools and stuff. So we told him, we said, come on out here to this area, and then you can set up out here, and this will be your your area, and you can have all your customers come here. So pretty much for now, that's what we did. So this is his truck right here. He bought this shop. We're pretty much leasing this land to him right here, so we're kind of making money off of what he makes on his jobs. And then we purchased this truck for him to have. He had this thing right here already, so he brought that over. Basically, that's just a welder, and I think it's got some diesel or stuff in there that you can transport to other vehicles. Also, we bought this vehicle. I don't really know why we bought it, but we were going to use it if we needed it. And then the mechanic decided to show up, and we said, all right, well, you just go ahead and use it, and if anything breaks down, you can use this. So he had that, or we got that for him, and then he had this. So he bought, well, he didn't buy it. He had this already because he did a lot of service work, a lot of driving around and stuff, going to people's places and whatnots. So that's pretty much where this thing came into play. And then, of course, his personal truck. He bought this shed as well. We didn't have any electricians wired up or anything. Didn't really need it. But we did have to wire up this one. So it's got enough power in here for a compressor, a lift, and whatever other stuff we needed. So that's how that's going to work. Also, I noticed you've been seeing my money go down. I'm pretty sure you've been wondering what that is all about. Lambo and Winston had put out this mod, which is a diesel tanker truck. This thing holds water, it holds diesel, it holds gas, it holds a whole bunch of different stuff, man. So this thing right here, this is a nice vehicle. So big shout out to those guys once again. Go check them out if you want to. His YouTube channel is Lambo Mods, so go check him out. And if you ain't subscribed on Patreon, be sure to do so you can have access whenever he releases these and all of that fun stuff. Okay, a little bit about the compound here. We put in a fence, we put in a bunch of lights. Electricians rolled out the other day, so they're done. We put in this main gate up here. We have two driveways that enter in the area. One is a business driveway, which is this driveway right over here. So when we have customers come in, this is the one they go down, so we really need to open this one up so that way it's open while we're here. And then the other one is a private driveway, which is over here, and that basically goes to my house. So this is the private driveway. I will keep it locked up and nice and tidy. And probably what I need to do later at a later date is put a fence, come out of here, and just fence in all of this area over to here so people don't have access once they come in to the business side of things. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably put a fence in here and come all the way to the corner here, and then just use this as the business driveway. I think we also put in some street lights. We put in what else did we put in? Oh yeah, we put in a flag right here. We got another light right there. Put in a lot of fence and all that fun stuff. So we paved, well not paved, but we poured concrete all the way down through here. That goes to our house right here, and we got us a little sidewalk that goes over to the pool right here, and then we have another one that goes over to the pool house. You can walk around like this right here, and then you have another walkway that goes from this part of the pool over to the door and the pool house. So that's how that looks right there. We do have gravel and stuff around. I left all of this gravel right here simply because it's going to be a turnaround. So probably what I'm going to do, I don't know. If I do fence this in, I'm probably going to pull the fence probably to the corner of this porch right here. So that way, that'll be that. and then put maybe a double gate right here. I don't know yet, because we're going to be going to this fueling station that we have here, and we also installed this as well. Whoa, dude, what are you doing? Alright, so this door right here don't work. We got a pressure washer. That was another thing we wanted to go over. We got a pressure washer right here. This is a nice pressure washing station. I did wash my truck wherever I parked it. I can't remember where I parked it. Oh, here it is. Alright, so I did wash this truck right here. It's still getting dirty again, but you know, that's just how it goes. So we got that done. Let me go ahead and show you the garage here, the business garage. That was really loud. Alright, so in here I've got the Workstar dump truck. Got it loaded down with some logs and stuff. And then we got this dump truck loaded down with some logs. We got the American Bandit trailer right here, the DO24. And then we got the regular skid steer trailer right here. The only reason I don't like this trailer is because these fenders right here. This one over here, there ain't no fenders. It's a flat deck trailer, and this thing does great. So we hauled a lot of equipment on it, hauled these skid steers and stuff, so all of that looks good, and all of that. So that's how that goes. This is a International right here, Workstar, and this is a Power Stroke Diesel 550 right here. So yeah, got some very nice trucks in here. You got to have everything that you need to do everything. Got the wheel loader and stuff in there. We'll be getting a stump grinder for the wheel loader, and we're going to be taking out a lot of these trees, and then we're going to be putting in our own little section of trees. Like right here, we've got some dirt put in right here. We're going to have a flower bed. I think is what we're going to try to do, and just kind of make this nice, you know, nice piece of property. It's not going to be like a farm or anything. It's just going to be for good business, so to speak. Our house ain't really top notch, but that's about the best they got on the market. So, you know, it was the best looking house I could find. It's old, it looks ruggedy, but you know, that was the best I could find, so it was the best I could do. We also finished putting in concrete all the way around it, and all that good fun stuff. I really enjoyed the mods. Farming Simulator would not be the same without the mods, so it kind of sucks for you guys on the console versions, the PS4 and the Xbox. It does really kind of suck because you can't get access to these mods. But don't worry, I was once there, and I just saved up my money and said I'm going to get me a gaming PC, and I'll be able to play just like the rest of those guys. So trust me, if you save up your money, it's really worth it, because this is a whole lot better gameplay than, you know, when you don't have the mods. So if you're trying to have fun on Farm Simulator, try to make it realistic, you're really going to have to get a PC. We do have a contract for the landscaper guy. It's a property over behind, let me see what fields that was. It's going to be over behind 38 and 39 where that little patch of water is. So it's just basically a little grassy land. It's got some bushes and trees. It's kind of overgrown and stuff. Also, before we go, I wanted to show you guys this over here, and this is something that I didn't know that I had until I was using the digging tool. I have this whole property over here, this whole section all the way over to this road right here, and it goes all the way out to the main road there where that car's going. So it's this big old piece of property right here. The only problem is it's full of trees and whatnot. But what I'm gonna do, or what I think I'm gonna do, is get all of these trees out of here, and we're gonna level it out, and we're going to be putting down another workshop or another mechanic shop for our mechanic. And basically that mechanic shop is this guy right here. So hopefully this will fit in that little section. I've seen videos on YouTube and whatnot where this thing was just massive, and we might have issues of it fitting there. So hopefully it'll fit, and that. So that's the plan right here. We're gonna be doing that with the mechanic shop here. So we told this guy, was like, look, you know, you can hang out here until we get enough time to clean out all of that over there, and then we're going to move his shop over there, and that's still our property, so we have that to do, so we can definitely do that. So that's how we're going to work that. And then he will be off of this property, so that'll be great. And then we'll have this whole section over here for our landscaping business, and then his mechanic business will be over there. So, because right now he's kind of on our property, so that's kind of how that goes. We got a lot of farming stuff coming out. We're going to be working over on the farm, do a lot of grass work. Like I say, we're also going to be putting down some buildings and stuff out here. So we're going to be customizing this. We're probably going to till this up and have little sections of fields all in this main one field here, so we can make money that way. Now, if you see me as a farmer, which technically I shouldn't even be over here, but it's what we're doing for now. But if you see me doing farming stuff, it'll be the farmer. And one way you'll be able to check that is by looking at my bank account. If you look at my money up there, right now it's $420 some odd thousand, and it is slowly decreasing. So that's because we are the landscapers, and we're filling up our tank truck. So, but yeah, if you see me as a farmer, it'll be a lot less money. If you see me as a mechanic, it'll be somewhere in the middle, and then the landscaper will have the most money. So whichever one has the most money will be the landscaper. So if you see me with that, doing that, then yeah. But yeah. Alright, well anyway guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I do appreciate you tuning in. I do appreciate you watching. Be sure to tune in next video when, like I say, we either do some farming videos, or we do some more landscaping videos, or we role play a mechanic. There's just so much you can do inside of Farming Simulator 19. So, you know, be sure to stay tuned, guys. Like I said, we still got to put down some flowers and stuff out here. We probably gonna put in some sunflowers and stuff. Maybe, I don't know yet. We got to get rid of a lot of these trees. We got to get that land over there cleaned off for the mechanic and all that good stuff. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I do appreciate you watching. Be sure and tune in the next episode when we take on some more stuff. All right. We will see you guys then.